All right, welcome, contributing writers. It is the month of April, and we are a tad bit late on our meeting to give you a heads up for the month of May and June. Here we go. The month of May is intention, intentionality, or intentional, right? That's what we're talking about. So you are, again, if you are writing and looking for a topic to write about, if you need something to write about, talk about intention. But let's make sure we stay focused in our area of focus. What is your platform? And in your platform, what does intention, intentionality, or intentional look like? So we can make sure that we are all making pushing our platform form and not sounding so uniform. We talk about that. Be creative. If that's not something that resonates with you, cool. Write about what you want to write about for the magazine, but that's where I am setting the magazine to be about intention. Going into especially my birthday month, how intentional I have been recently about making sure I do what's necessary for me and what I got to do. So that's the case there. Always making sure you're writing on your platform. Quick writer's note. Here's another challenge for you again. I'm advocating I'm gonna call it the Prince effect. Prince, as we know, has a vault of music that people still haven't heard all of it of. And so to go to something and grab a beat from when he didn't use it before and bring it together, tweak it, and have something new actually speeds the process up. So if you have something in the past that you use in another platform, say you were in another collaboratory book and you wrote about something close by intention, right? Maybe it was focus, maybe it was a goal setting or something like that, and you don't have the time because we're coming to the summer months. And unless you're an avid writer like Sister McCain is, she's an avid writer. She wrote 15 books since she joined with us. And congratulations on your newest book, by the way. Then you can just grab something out of there, tweak it, and put it in. There's nothing wrong with that. Remember, people haven't seen all of your content. And it's okay to modify and adjust your content and keep it moving. Or, and if you have a book, pick something out of the book that you've not talked about a lot of and just go back and modify it and bring it forth, thereby giving you material and opportunity to present and promote your book because you're going to highlight that it came from your book, you're going to mention that it came from your book, you're going to put the link in the article so people can go find the book, right? That's kind of how you can continue to write for OTB or whatever other magazines or newsletters you're involved with without killing yourself writing new material each and every single time. Now, if you're a writer by trade, my pleasure. Keep writing. As you know, I'm not a writer, I'm a speaker. But even with speaking, I'm still pulling off my core message and building and tweaking and putting stuff on top of it and then actually going back and making it a whole new presentation. But it's still my core message without having me to write super duper brand new steps. Even if I change my 3.5s, my 5.5 steps, action items, a little bit, if there's five, I'm guaranteeing you three of them are my old ones or my standard ones. If it's three, two, maybe the 0.5 is something different depending on what it is. It just makes the process easier and make you more comfortable with your material. End of sermon. Um, so the month of May is intention. The month of June, which is King's Crown month. Come on, man, let's go. My goal would be to have a magazine full of men. But much like my goal to have a book full of men, it's kind of slowing around. Men are not as quite receptive to writing. All of us don't do what most of the men you know do and write and speak. It is what it is. So I'm going to ask you to go ahead and write something affirming for men in that month. Now I'm being specific. Now I do want you to be affirming for men, whatever that may be. You want to encourage somebody, you want to tell a story about an influential father figure or whatever, male mentor in your life or something like that. This is the magazine. This is the issue to do it in. Now, if we get enough men to write in, I feel like we got too much. Or Christina says, "Hey, Mark, we're content heavy." I'm pulling women out the magazine, just like I did. I pulled men out the magazine for March. Sorry about that, Kaz, but I put you back in this past issue. It's okay. But again, if the material is not there for the men's side of the conversation, does not change the fact that it is King's month, and we're going to go from there. I'm still trying to push that book out by June. May or may not happen, but it will get done. Speaking of books, still sometime between May and June. Again, I have all intentions of getting stuff there, but we've been hectically busy, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to do and institute a digital book tour. A digital book tour meaning since you're already contributing writers and you have a book, you've been in the magazine already. You all get to participate for free as usual. 5 to 6, 7 minute max interview. I'm gonna put it all together and then send it. I won't do it live. I don't have as much time to do it live, but I think editing it and making sure that it's good to go We can have all of the setup materials afterwards, your name popping up, your links and things like that. Can't do that live. Well, you can. I don't have the setup to do it, but we can make sure that all the marketing is there as we interview you. You talk about your book. There'll be specific, tight questions we get into. And again, if you deal with me in my speaker training class, I'm very, very large and huge on being able to adjust to any circumstance to make sure your message gets out. 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 12 minutes, it does not matter. I'm going to hit my highlights, hit my points, so you know who I am and what I'm about. So if you've already put your book into Author's Corner, you're welcome to get in right now. If you have a book you haven't given to us yet, let us know. And this is the time to now talk about your book. Please let other people know in your circle, in your sphere. If you're in a collaboration book, I could do like a quick panel interview and make more time for those who want to participate in the panel about the collab book, because there's only one title of the book, but everybody has their own chapter. That's yours. We can talk about that. 3 to 4 at a time, whatever. They can come on board, but here's the catch. Anybody who's not in the family right now to participate in this particular effort is a mere $37 subscription fee. That's all I'm after, really. Y'all, I'm after subscription fees, that and advertising. But I'm not going to let that be the point. It's $50, $85. No, it's $37. If your barrier of entry is greater than $37, then I'll probably say you're not selling a lot of books, or you think that this is not something you need to be doing. So it's cool. I'll just make room for somebody else. But just let everybody know in your circle, in your collab books, that an opportunity is coming to come and discuss their book live and be interviewed. And for me, it's always been the key point. Everybody's not getting interviewed. Everyone's not talking about their books. Everyone's not having that opportunity. So they make a book, they have a book, they got a speaking program, but there's no one really talking about you. You have to go out and talk about yourself. You have to get on platforms for yourself. And this is that platform. All right, off the note. Talk that. Okay, so just recently, talking about a new partnership with Lime Entertainment. If you have Lime Events. If you've watched King's Conversation last month, I had on a guy named Kenny Atkinson, who is now our affiliate broker relationship, where we are now selling tickets through OTB Events. When I say events, I'm talking about all of them. Concert shows, theater, in your area, wherever you want to go, experiences, NBA, All-Star Game, Super Bowl, all of that is now available to be purchased through Off the Bench Events. And so through that avenue, we've also, following Kenny's platform and plan, he loves to give back to the community as a marketing reach back. So what we are offering, and I put this long post up there, and I need to go back and do a video. If you're involved with youth organization and or schools, youth organizations, Dr. Coffee, schools, Sister DeCandace, youth organizations, Denise in Nashville, just off the top of my head, if I've missed anybody, please forgive me, but I just know those 3 for the longest. You can, what we're doing is now we're giving tickets away for you to take your organization to a baseball game, maybe a Soul Circus is coming to town, or some other youth-focused event or something like that. We can get your kids out to the community. Why are we doing this? Number one, he loves to give back, and we're going to reach back. Number 2, it is about the social marketing and social proof. So that being said, hey, thanks OTB Events in Line for giving us these tickets. We appreciate it. Well, who was that? See how that goes? Now I have tickets to sell to the parents and to wherever else is going on. The other component to this is there's actually a fundraising component where we will be able to help you and your local organization raise funds by selling tickets or offering tickets for sale. Won't get into all the details on that one. It's really, really simple. Hit me up and we can set up a conversation on it. Off the Bench is continuing to mature and grow in its offering. You're going to start seeing me a whole lot more in different places out in the lifestyle now that COVID is over, and promoting the magazine. I am going wherever I go, the magazine goes. Wherever I go, I'm talking about lifestyle. So it's lifestyle and motivation. And now the other side of lifestyle are going to tickets and events and shows maybe that you wouldn't go to before because our prices are affordable. And that's kind of where we are right now. It's been taking most of my time pretty much the last month. So that's one of the reasons why we're late. Again, I apologize. So anyway, that's the rundown for May and June. Again, May is intentionality or intentional. June is King Conversation, something affirming for men. And keep spreading the word. Keep getting people to the magazine. Keep posting out there. I love when you all post. I can repost you. I love the feedback. Hey, congratulations to you for being here. That works for me. I'm so happy for you all being acknowledged that this is not When I started it, it was a small idea. It ain't small. It's not as big as I wanted, but it certainly is not small. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm at 10 minutes. I don't want to be all day. And we will be back on track next month. Again, if you have any questions, hit me up on the inbox, text me, email me, and we'll get that handled. All right, remember everybody, remember this as always. If you can reach your dreams with a step ladder, then they're probably too low. I'm out.